Here's the one of the duramaxes. Taking the heads off, replacing the head gaskets. Any leaks, get it ready for the winter time. Fix it up. Here's the steering box for a Chevy Silverado 2500. Be the same as a Duramax or gas. This is off of a gas one. It's 3 bolts that bolt into the side of this, into the frame. Here's the pitman arm, where you got to undo this bolt and use a pickle fork to break it off. A couple lines you undo, and where the steering shaft goes right here. Unscrew the tensioning bolt and pry it off with the pry bar. So you take the top fan cover off, and then the belt, air intake, all the covers. Just got a plow on it, so push all this stuff to the side. And then there's about 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts that hold on the alternator area. You undo that, the wire to it, the 2 wires. And then you're got 1 bolt here that's attached to the steering pump. You can take that off, and then you can pull that whole thing out. And this is what you get. This is where the steering pump mounts, right here. Here's the new steering pump. First you go to, well, you can do this after too, but you want to, this is just pressed on to this shaft here. So get a pulling kit for pulleys, and you pop that on the wires or hoses, steering box, and seal kit for the steering box is steering pump. All new O-rings and stuff for this steering box because it's leaking right here. I don't think it was leaking here, but that's getting replaced too. You know, since putting it back in, and your steering pump burns out again. This truck had really stiff steering. All of a sudden, it's like it had no power steering, and it started to squeal a little bit. I have to get that all out of the way. This bolt here on your steering column, you take that out, and this will slide right up after you undo this bolt a bit and pry it out from the steering box with a pry bar. After that, you undo that bolt there where the pitman arm hooks up. After getting all the hoses out, which go up to here and to your steering cooler here. I always put rubber gloves over everything, keep the contamination down, keep everything clean. And then from the outside of the frame here, you got the 3 bolts with the 21mm that hold in the steering box. That hole there, and 2 underneath the plastic here. And then you can pull out your steering box. And check your fan belts and everything here. The air conditioning belt down there is got some cracks in it. I'll fix that up. This is a 6-liter gas, 2500, 2007. Hardware bolts there. And that's how we are fixing the steering leak on this. Just painted the frame. Just by hand, clean it up on the outsides. Still got to be sprayed. Put some airbags, 7,500 pound airbags in the back here. And this truck usually sits level. Now it's up a bit more at the back. And now you can actually pull some weight with it. This most 2500 trucks, you can't really do anything without them squatting.